Alright, so I came up with this recipe on a whim. I took some chicken breasts and pounded those and split them. Put some olive oil in the skillet and let them cook on both sides for about 5 minutes each. Then I took some orzo, put it in a pot with some seasoned chicken broth. I put a little butter, some herbs, salt and pepper, like the tricolor orzo, but I only had a little bit of that, so I had to add some regular orzo in with it as well. That's one of my favorite pastas to cook. Let that stir around a bit, like so. Then I put those chicken breasts to the side and added some butter to the same skillet. Then I took those chicken breasts out of, along with those chicken drippings, a little bit more butter as well. Then I added some squeezed garlic in there. Please don't judge me. I don't always like to mince up garlic, but I use the squeezed. And then I added some onions and mushrooms into the skillet and let those cook down a bit. Oh, and look at that orzo. It looks so pretty. That's why I love the tricolor. So I let that reduce down a bit. Then I added some Pinot Grigio wine to just give it a little bit more flavor. And then I let that reduce down until I get a nice brown color. And then after that reduces down, I added some asparagus to the oven and let that roast on about 350. Season those with salt and pepper, a little garlic as well. Then I added some heavy cream to my mixture that I have in the skillet, because we want this to be a creamy dish. And let that cook down like so till it gets nice and thickened. And then I added some lemon juice, just a little bit, because I like a little more zing along with that wine flavor. Added some herbs and salt and pepper. The herbs were from my garden. Let that cook down and thicken up just like that. Then I added some Parmesan cheese. Again, I ran out of the shredded Parmesan cheese, so I added some shaved, and shaved is what I prefer to use. And stir that around like so. Nice. Then I added that orzo into that mixture that I made with the cream and the wine and the lemon. Stirred it around like so. Added a little spinach. Stirred that around as well. Let that cook down and it gets nice and pretty like that. After that, I added the chicken breast right on top. I didn't mix it in. I just added it right on top and added some more shaved Parmesan to the top of that. And I also garnished it with parsley from my garden. And it turns out really nice and pretty. This is a lovely, really tasty and flavorful dish. I also added some sun-dried tomatoes because I love those. Try this at your home and enjoy.